guys, welcome back. My name is Priyanka and I help you unleash the power of law of attraction and create the life that you want. So I know I have come back after a long time with a solo video today, and today again I'm going to answer one of the most frequently asked question to me, that so many of you have been reaching out on my Instagram and asking me this question, that please ma'am, make a video on what is destiny. Is everything in life predetermined? If not, then why do we keep talking about destiny? Why do we say that everything is destiny, everything is destined to happen? What is the relationship with destiny and law of attraction? So I thought that I'll make a video for all of you and answer all those questions that you guys have. Before we start, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so that whenever I make a video you get a notification, and also do share this video on all your social media channels with all your friends, your family and everyone. Now, when we talk about the law of attraction, we say that it's for bettering our life, right? Law of attraction is basically the law of the universe, which has existed ever since time. If you read, any of the books like the Bible, the Gita, the Quran, any of those books, you would find every single place it all talks about the law of attraction. What you give out is what you get back. Now, what you give out, you will get back in various kinds of forms, right? Now, that doesn't mean that, somebody who is giving out positivity, who is doing everything right, doing everything good, you are going to get back everything in return for your good deeds, for your positive thoughts, for being so optimistic, for being on the right path, for doing the right thing and everything. It's all going to come back to you. But practicing or consciously, it's about consciously using the law of attraction, doesn't mean that nothing negative or nothing bad or nothing, unpleasant that we don't want to happen will never come in our life. We will face life as it is, and life comes with all ups and downs and good and bad and everything. But the way we look at a situation, the perspective that we throw at a situation, is basically what creates our own individual life. I have seen two set of people in my life. One who has the ability to look for the most positive thing even in the darkest times of their life. And there are situations and there are people who always, I have seen, crib about, constantly complaining, constantly procrastinating, constantly finding out faults in everything that is happening around in them. Now, situations are similar, right? But the attitude, your way of looking, your way of thinking, the way you approach the situation, the way you react or you respond is what creates a life. And life is never predetermined. Nobody comes with the fact that, written that, okay, you are going to be born like this, then you are going to do these things in life, and then you're going to die. No, it doesn't happen that way. You are born, and then the life choices that you make, the way you approach life, the way that you respond to every situation that life throws you is what creates your next phases of life. I'll give you a small example. We have been in schools, right? We all have been in school. And we all were told at that point of time, right, that if you are not getting good marks, or if you're not studying too well, if you're not a topper of the class, if you're not joining this so-and-so institution and everything, then you're not going to have a good life. You're not going to land up getting a job. You're not going to land up, getting a high paid salary, and you're going to have a very mediocre or not a very good life, right? Now, some of us listened to that and we follow that advice, right? And we do study well, we do get good marks, and there are a lot of people who top the entire university, top the entire college, and they do land up a service in becoming an IAS or IPS, or getting a job in the top colleges, or getting a job in the MNCs and everything. Now, have you ever taken a look at the people or at the students who were either not so good in studies or even, failed, they took a different path, or they sometimes take a different path. Some people end up being a loser, let me tell you, because they don't take life seriously, or they don't know, because they have accepted the fate that, oh, I have lost marks and I am not performed well in my schools and in my colleges and not got good degrees. So anyways, my life is a waste. I'm going to give up. I'm going to just take up anything mediocre and keep doing that for the rest of my life. While there are another certain set of people who challenges themselves, who tells a situation that this is one step, a marks is a step. It doesn't determine my future. From here, I am going to use the intelligence that I have gained so long, or that I have gained so far, with the knowledge, and I'm going to create something of my own. And they sometimes end up starting up the entire empire of businesses where they hire other people and they create a life which nobody thought anytime would have been possible. Now, what I'm trying to say, that destiny are situations which comes in life, but the way you respond or you react to those situations, or the way you look at that situation, is what is going to shape your life again. That is not the end. Destiny is never the end. Destiny is a point of decision making. Destiny is a point of choice. That what do you choose to do from this stage? Do you choose to accept that situation as it is and say that, yeah, it's easier, let's stay in that comfort zone and choose that life? Not a problem, it's your choice. But if you choose to step out of that comfort zone and say, I accept this situation, it is not so good for me right now, but what can I do from here to make it better? That's an attitude. That's the positivity that you look for. And that is what shapes up your next course of life. So practicing the law of attraction doesn't mean that you're not going to be faced with difficulties, or you're not going to be faced with, with negative situations, with negative people. They are always going to come as destinies in your life, because they are going to be momentary situations in your life. When that's what, imagine how boring life would have been if it would have been the same. You're just, if you're just, say for instance, if you're just driving and it's a plain long road, it gets boring, right? If there's a coffee shop to stop, if there is, a small pub to hang out, to just stay, drink a water or take a beer, that's what enhances the meaning of the journey, right? So it's the same as with life. If there is no surprises, if there are nothing that basically challenges us, life gets boring. You start getting into that comfort zone. But it is these destinies, that small situations that keeps coming in our life, which challenges us. That, okay, you have done this. Now what if I throw you at this situation where every single person is talking negatively about you? What are you going to do? You always have a choice. Either you can go fight with those people and say, why are you saying so much negativity about me? Or you have an option. You take all those criticism and then you go into that depression zone and you feel hurt and you feel depressed. Or you look at the positive aspect, that people are talking about me. I'm getting noticed. Even if that means something negative, which means that people are noticing me. And always understand and remember one thing in life. The way someone perceives you is actually a reflection of themselves. It has got nothing to do with you, because 99% of the people don't even know who you are, right? So if those people are commenting about you, like, at workplace, at even friends whom you have met for a few times, or whoever that is, right? If they are commenting about you, it's because it's a reflection of the way they feel about themselves. That's the way they think. And the way we think is what we see others, right? As I've always said, the way you think within yourself, the way you feel within yourself is what you are going to bring in your life. And that is the thing that you're going to keep seeing in others as well, in every situation as well. So it's basically a reflection of the people themselves. So there are another set of people, right? And there's another way to look at situation and not take anything personally. So this small situations that comes in our life, that challenges us to decide that what is it going to be from your next step, right? So it's like, imagining, you all have watched the famous series like the Kaun Banega Crorepati or Who Would Be a Millionaire, right? What it is, they ask you a question, and the answer that you give to a question is going to determine the next set of experience that you have. So it's the same thing. Destinies are situations which are always going to keep coming to you. You cannot escape them. You can never ever escape them. But that is not the end of your journey. You always can pass that and go to that next level. But it's all going to be determined by the way you respond to the situation or the way you react to the situation. So that is where the law of attraction comes into the play. Because law of attraction is always about working on yourself, making yourself better. And the more we work on ourselves, the more we learn to calm our mind, the more we are connected to ourselves. We know that what someone else does, what someone else thinks, what someone else say, it really doesn't affect. I'll give you, before I end this video, I'll tell you a small story. It's about Gautam Buddha. And every one of you would have heard about it, right? Gautam Buddha was sitting under a tree meditating one day. And there is this man who just walks into this, comes in front of him and starts abusing him left, right, center. He starts using every single word that he can. And Gautam Buddha just calmly stares at him. And then after the man has finished, abusing, taking out all his frustrations and everything, and he sees Gautam Buddha still so calm and composed and quiet sitting there, he asks him that, why didn't you react? I said so much negativity about you. I told you so much negative words, so much abusive words. Didn't it bring out any anger or frustration? And why didn't you retaliate? Why didn't you respond back to me? Gautam Buddha said that, why should I? It's not about me. It's about you. You are telling me everything that you feel about yourself. And how does you abusing me make anything that I am within myself? This is something to remember always throughout your life. So do not let your spark be dimmed by what others say. And destiny is always the situations that comes in your life. But creating your life is always in your hand by the way, the choices that we make and the things that we choose to respond to those situations. Guys, I hope you like this video. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, your family, everyone. Share it on all your social media channels, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon with another video. Till then, bye-bye, take care.